like the moment that I got on. That is awesome. Darth Gilles. I'm excited, man. I'm doing well. So I welcome, my friends. Hold on. I'm like off to the side. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. It's been a pretty good day, pretty laid back day. Super stoked. I gotta tell you, my team, we're doing all right. In the phase, hopefully they don't get mad at me for showing this. It is kind of a nail biter, right? 3 and 4. I mean, and after the stream, I'll hopefully be able to attack more. I'm kind of saving the couple teams I have left, to do my stuff, because they're just not good against what I'm facing off against. Today, I gotta tell you, I set the best defense against Red Virginia. Yeah, that's right. I was like, how do I... For a second, I thought it was Red Virginian, but no, it's Red Virginia. So, Red Virginia has Sith Eternal Empire, or Emperor, right? Old Man Palps. Supreme Leader Kylo. I mean, Kylo's Relic 7... Welcome, Rusty Boy, the Peacock Falcon. The front line is really where... So Darth points out on YouTube that his team, his guild's holding strong. If you can get a good, strong defense without sacrificing the back half, or if you can hold them on the front line, that's crucial. I mean, it really is. The more teams they waste on that front line, the better, right? But looking over here at Red Virginia, right? He's, or she, whoever, this person, he's got some good... Whew. So it looks like, I mean, just knowing knowing that he's got these two, he's got First Order rocking hardcore, and then he's got... Emperor, the Empire as well. So I mean, there's a lot of really good people that I potentially need to be worried about. But I gotta show you this. Look at his score. I mean, that I think might be a perfect run. I don't know. I have no idea what a perfect run would look like. But I was thinking to myself, what would be a fun way to end this, round of GAC? I wanted to see how high this character, this my opponent, could score. But I don't want to just give him the points. I mean, that's not how I roll. And so I put on, I got my mace, and I gave 3 ships. I put on old blue, purple hair, pink hair, and same thing, 3 ships. And I was like, all right, let's see if I can confuse him. So I put on my weakest teams, and I was really curious, can this person have the best run? And all right, so I put on Mothma, unrelict, unstarred, right? Not even remotely good teams. Not even a little bit good teams. I went with factions. I went to kind of I wanted synergy, and so I didn't do anyone who didn't have mods. I've got Gar Saxon, and he's relic. Thanks, Paul. But no, I've got Gar Saxon, he's relic. That's not true. These guys don't have mods. But I'm not gonna win first place, right? And I don't know. Maybe he didn't win at all, or this person hasn't won at all. So I don't know. Maybe that one win will put him over the top, depending on how these guys do. I don't know. Again, I'm not gonna win. So and I was curious, like, what's the highest that this person can go? And so there it is. All right, so bottom row, we've got Kenobi in a lead position. That's interesting. But all right, Kenobi lead position. Relic 7. My goodness. So 7 Anakin, 7 Padawan Ahsoka, or Ahsoka Tano. And then we've got Rebels. We've got the better of the First Order up there. Let's see what he's got up here. All right. Now, I don't think that I'm going to get anywhere close to 2,705. I'm curious how close I do get, though. You know? So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Pull in First Order here. Here we go. Right off the bat, let's see what we got. Awesome. Congratulations. So Darth Gillis on YouTube says that he got his first relic character. That's such a cool feeling. I was looking at, someone asked me in one of the chats of one of my videos, like, well, you know, I've got the Phoenix, who do I go for next? And I was thinking about that, and I started a new one, guys. Booyah, Grandma, right there, man. So I started a new one, a new account, and I'll show you guys here at the end. 2 days playing. I'm level 30. I've got I got a good start, I think. But I've got some videos in the works because of it. And I was looking at it. Boba Fett, I forgot how farmable he is. I love Boba. Like, Boba's great, but like I just spaced how farmable. Like, he's amazing, right? So I'm actually gonna be putting together this week a bounty hunter guide for to kind of get you going, get started. I'm gonna do the easiest ones, not necessarily the best, right? Because the best are much higher tier. But Boba, I love Boba. I'm getting Boba to Relic. He will be my next Relic. Boba, then I'm working on, what do you call that guy? Old Ben. So, let's see here. Ewoks. Who do I want to use against the Ewoks? No, I'll come down here. I'll take on the big baddies first. All right. So of the three, his CLS is the weaker of the two teams. Let's go ahead and actually go here, and I'm gonna use my Jedi. I'm gonna use a full Jedi team because he's got Relic 7 mostly, and while I clearly don't necessarily need to, again, I still want to do my best, right? Tag old Jedi Knight Anakin before he starts causing trouble, because he's going to. That's what Jedi Knight Anakin does. Speaking of Kenobi, there haven't been like a lot of like leaks or rumors, which I'm both happy about and kind of frustrated with, because it's fun to like fan out on the leaks and rumors and whatnot. But it sounds like there will be flashbacks in the Kenobi film. Like, and first off, that would be awesome, because we haven't seen flashbacks, official flashbacks. They've always been like force backs or force project, something not officially a flashback. But yeah, Vader is gonna be in like the episodes, like many of, if not all of the episodes. which is exciting, which makes me wonder if Kenobi is going to be... Clearly, Kenobi is going to be the main focal point. Will we see... freaking... What do you call it? The Inquisitors. Because that's that time frame. Inquisitor time frame. And so a lot of really cool potential there. I don't know. Like, I saw that Vader could have flashbacks that Kenobi could have flashbacks that would connect a younger Anakin during the Clone Wars, which, how cool would that be to see some of the Clone Wars content, like cartoon content, make it to live stream? That would be, or live action, not live stream. That would be tight. I would be so excited for that. Freaking Kenobi just doesn't want to die, right? He just keeps living. I guess because he hasn't given the Force will and everything. So yeah, pretty excited to hear about that. But we'll still see. I think a lot is going to be in flux over the next year as far as Star Wars goes. A lot of really cool things. Peacock on Twitch brings up a good point. He says, Vader says, we meet again in A New Hope. That makes me think that Obi-Wan has faced Vader before A New Hope, but after Return of the Revenge of the Sith. Very possible, right? It could be that what kept what kept Kenobi on Tatooine was, he met him while he was off world. I don't know. There's a lot of potential there. Let's go here. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and use my Jedi. And it's risky. They're both set Relic 7. I feel like this will probably be fine. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. Shaboo, shaboo. Boom! Ooh! It is always nice to see that happen. Oh, I love it. Now, I will say, when it comes to relics, I've got a little sidetracked. I have been farming my relics. I've been leveling my characters up, and it's been great. I love it, and it's wonderful. But I'm getting freaking this dude. Sorry, I haven't had soda all day, and now I'm having it at 9 o'clock at night. It was probably a terrible idea. But I'm getting Skywalker. I'm getting my gas up. So really, the burps are just part of. Who am I going up against? First Order. Let's see. I don't know. I feel like. Let's do this. Let's give this one a shot. But yeah, I just I've been thinking about it, and I do love Gas, and he's a great character, and getting him to just level Relic 5 just seems like it's not enough, It just doesn't seem like that's a good place to stop. Yes, I have heard about the Sabine character that looks just like Kenobi. So over on Peacock brings up on Twitch that there's a character introduced I think it's when we first meet Satine in the Clone Wars. And it's, that turd. Oh, he put Palpatine on the back. You monster. He was afraid. Oh my. See, now I'm glad. Now I'm glad that he... Yeah. Anyways, so there's a character that looks like a cross between Satine and Kenobi. And we know that Kenobi said that he would leave the Order if Satine just had just asked him. So it's very possible. I think if they're gonna retcon anything, it would make sense for that character to be Rey's father. Right? Which would make Rey Mandalorian, which would be awesome, right? Maybe that's why she's so bad, because Rey's actually a Mandalorian. We don't know anything about Palpatine's son, the father of Palpatine, and maybe Palpatine created Rey like he created Anakin. It's very possible, right? And so we know that Palpatine's got that Darth Force power where he, it's like the anti-savior complex. It's very, in a real sense, it's very biblical, right? Palpatine impregnate Shmi. Not saying Shmi was like a virgin or anything like that, but you got that storyline. I don't know. It makes sense. It all makes sense. And so maybe he is the father, just like Anakin. He's Anakin's daddy. I don't know. Let us come here. Hold on. Let's go here. And I'm going to do First Order. Let's do, that might, see, I feel like I haven't faced off against, an Emperor. I think I faced off against one. I'm glad I used all of them. It happens. That shows him, right? That's all right, so let's come here. I'm gonna use my other First Order. The rest of my First Order. Here's my thing. Yeah, overkill. All about the overkill, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and stun him, and then bash the crap out of this guy. I've always felt like the sequel trilogy, if it had more context, would be better. I got nothing against, zero against Rey. I'm not a Rey hater. I was a little disappointed because I'm a hopeless romantic that Rey and Kylo didn't get together. It just makes sense. It's weird, the kiss at the end. I'm not the only one who thinks that. I know that I'm not. I never kissed. I'm just saying this. I had a lot of lady friends in college. I never kissed my lady friends like that. Just because we were buddies. That's not a buddy kiss, right? And so yeah, I was disappointed they didn't get together, right? But I understand it. But a lot of that, it felt so rushed. Welcome over to YouTube, Peacock. It's one of those things, though, that, like, there's so much that, like, if they were to just explained it more and spent more time developing the story, I think way more people would have just really, really loved it. I really do. Like, and I've said this before, episode 8 is just episode 7.5, right? It's just the immediate sequel to episode 7. I mean, it's not a trilogy, it's a duology plus this random film that doesn't seem to tie in. Had they given time to develop the characters, had Poe not just been, some hotshot flyboy, but like a legit leader in the Resistance, everything would have made more sense. Like, everything. Thanks, Dark Gillis. I appreciate it. Always love when people share my streams. I'm just trying to say, man, that, like, there's so much potential for the extended film. So on a side note, with the extended film, you guys know I'm a Funko Pop collector. They just announced that, like, Babu Frick is going to be there's going to be a 10-inch Babu Frick. I've got to get it. I'm probably going to pre-order it in the next day or so, even though my wife told me I can't buy anything from Amazon again. I'll still do it. She'll get mad at me. It's totally worth it. But like a 10-inch Babu Frick. Maybe I'll get 2 of them. I don't know. Super cool, though. Very excited. But that's not coming out till, like, May. So, like, I kind of hesitate. Do I want to buy it now or wait? You know, if I wait a month and then I can... But then, anyways. The challenges of being a collector. You know, it's really not a legit problem that I should complain about. But yeah, the sequel trilogy was so rushed and had great aspects of storytelling that was just not done well. Right? I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, so hold on. First Order or Geos? I'm gonna go Geos. I don't know, man. Separatists? My Separatists aren't super great, though. Yeah, they had no plan. But here's the thing. If Palpatine is Rey's father, like Palpatine is Anakin's father, using that Kenobi, almost everything is fixed. Like, almost everything. Rey becomes a Kenobi, right? That's why Kenobi was saying stuff in the Force, right? Rey's a Mandalorian, and so therefore she's tied into the Mandalorian series regardless. The Leia Poppins, maybe not fixed. But, like, being all-powerful, being that... And then that end, I am Rey Skywalker, if Skywalker being I'm like Anakin, that makes way more sense, right? Now, Rey then has to have Charens who, I don't know, destroy the Force. I mean, it just makes sense. And with Poe, if those two don't eventually hook up together, I'm going to be really pissed off. I mean, I know, yes, master and student and whatever, but just at this point, just give us Repo? Is that what would be the name that we would call it? Repo? No, not Rey and Poe. Rey and Finn. Ref. Yeah. Exactly. I'm right there with you, Falcon. It was the last minute decision that didn't. Now I will say I am excited and very interested about the new Darth Vader comic where Vader actually goes to Exegol. I need to read up on the ones leading up to it, obviously, but yeah, he goes to Exegol. There's a whole lot of Jedi, or not Jedi, Sith. Lots of potential there, I think. let's do CLS here. So I think there's a lot. Like I love Mike Zero. He's like the ancient aliens of the Star Wars YouTube universe. He's fun. He's fun to watch. If you don't know Mike Zero, check him out. He's he makes these these are all the rumors, and he doesn't qualify them whether or not he believes they're true, but he just says here they are, and it's fun to watch. Yeah. So, and I was watching him today, and he was. It's my guilty pleasure, right? I was cooking dinner for my family, and I was watching him. I've no shame. I don't believe half the stuff he says. Dickie Darkside. He probably is. But he brought up a point that Kathleen Kennedy's upset about the success of, and whether he's right on that or not, whether he has actual news. I mean, that just makes logical sense. Of course she's going to be upset. But again, they could fix... Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau could fix the sequel trilogy just by introducing us to a Kenobi, son of Kenobi, son of crazy weirdo who likes eating pie. It is so good to see you, my friend. Sorry, sidetracked. I just love your name, and I gotta freak out every time I see you. But yeah, they could fix everything if they just connected it more and told the story better, right? I wouldn't feel bad going back and watching the sequel trilogy if everything was brought into something connected. Now again, yeah, I know. Mike Zero claims that Kathleen Kennedy will be fired or was fired every week for I watch his videos because the titles get me. I know it's clickbait. I do, but there's a reason why it's clickbait, because it's so catchy, and he gets me every time. He absolutely does. But again, guilty pleasure. I don't feel bad about it. But anyways, let's see. Hold on. Let me focus for a second. Okay. Let me bring in my Sith. I don't think they're gonna actually stand a chance, to be honest. His Geos are relics to a point that I'm not feeling. I'm doing this though. Right here. This is what's going on. Victor Von Doomcock. No, but with a name like that, I feel like I have to. I just let's see, not Mike Zero. There was one there's one guy that I just started watching recently, and it's because his videos keep showing up. Oh yeah, absolutely excited about the Book of Boba Fett, and the part of the reason why I'm so stoked about the Book of Boba Fett, is hands down, we are going to see Cool Hat bounty hunter, freaking Cad Bane. I would almost be willing to guarantee the Book of Boba Fett has Cad Bane in it, and that's going to be the focus. It's going to be the beef between Cad Bane and Boba. That's going to be what it is. I think he'll set up the Bounty Hunters Guild again, right? Or reestablish it to a more credible, give it more credibility. It does sound like they're... Oh yeah, Cad Bane. So Cad Bane and Boba were not friends. Period. Cad Bane is not officially dead, canonically speaking. In the Clone Wars series, what happened with Cad is there is a storyline that is left out. It's absolutely left out, and it's the story that it was the episodes that weren't released. Yeah, exactly, Peacock. The episodes that weren't released. Cad Bane was he and Boba, and I don't know the reasoning because I think those were some episodes that I just didn't spend a lot of time paying close attention to. When you binge watch stuff, you miss things. I mean, it's just the way that it is, right? But there's no love lost between Boba and Cad. And during the time that Boba and Cad that Boba's in the Sarlacc and all that stuff's going on, Cad's in prison. And so, like, there's a lot of there's a lot of we don't know about what's going on. But in those unreleased episodes, we have a duel between Boba and Cad, and that's where Boba gets the dent in his helmet because Cad shoots him, but Boba hits him, right? That's the difference. Boba kills Cad, or supposedly kills Cad, but Cad just knocks the helmet off of Boba, right? And so I'm using, no, I want to use Wampa for something else here in a minute. Who was I going with? But anyways, I think there's a lot of really cool stuff. Let's do her. Yeah. So that's I've been rambling for sure, but that's where that storyline goes because yeah. And that's what I think we're going to see.